Debt changes when you do. There was a moment in my debt journey that I realized this isn't about the numbers anymore. It's about me choosing where to change. That is where today's episode, Debt Decisions and Doing the Work, begins. I'm Teresa Street, and this is the Poppy Payoff Path. Let's get to it. We bought a bed from Rooms to Go a few months ago, and we paid off that account this month. It was interest-free, so at least we didn't pay interest, but next time we'll save ahead for a large furniture purchase. We also have one credit card that we use for subscriptions we pay off every month. Incidentals like my supplements go on there because the purchases are so random that I would rather pay one bill and than have so many charges through the month, because it's hard to plan for that. A decision that moved me forward this month is I have realized that I make some decisions based on what I thought the person or response might be. It was pointed out to me when I told a story that I hadn't actually asked the person about my thoughts. That one question changed my way of thinking, and now I'm able to recognize that my thoughts may be based on fear and guilt, and I'm able to step over them and ask the real questions instead of staying quiet in shame and fear. I learned this week that review is difficult for me. It's hard for me to slow down and look back, and sometimes that causes me to go too far in the wrong direction. Since I've learned that, I've started to intentionally take a look back and do some extra reviews. One thing I've noticed was my computer memory was close to full. It's stupid because we pay for 2 terabytes of cloud space. And after a review of my file storage, which was in a state of disorganization, oh, so embarrassing. I freed up about 40% of my space, which is pretty amazing. My engineer husband would be very proud. Another thing in the organization category we did this week is we paid our taxes. So I'll create a file for the documents to have it at my fingertips. I realized something about myself. This is a little bit more of what I talked about in the last segment. I'm a hustler, so I get things done, and I like to go. And I'm realizing that I need to slow down and look back and track my progress, so I've created a new journal system. I have my main journal that I keep my overall monthly checklist in. I also do a brain dump in that journal, and I use pencil. The pencil makes me feel less serious about it. It helps me to not take my checklist so serious by using an erasable, pencil. I used to feel guilt and shame that if I didn't check off every mark, even though, I used to feel guilt and shame if I didn't check off every mark. So the eraser really helps me to remove that negative power that the pen was holding onto me. My second notebook is a daily checklist. It's really just a notebook. It's the tool notebook, which has removable pages and you can refill it. So I do my daily checklist, and it's a space where I can quickly write out thoughts for projects like this episode. I like it because I can remove those pages and it doesn't feel so serious as a bound notebook. And I don't know why notebooks have such a hold over my mind, but for some reason that works better for me. So whatever. My last journal is a letter to my son. It's all the things that I would like to say that sometimes I hold back on. I think it's normal not to say everything you're thinking in a relationship, but I think I need to give him more opportunity to hear my thoughts and to respond instead of making the assumption that he won't respond or will push him away. Look, mama ain't easy. So that's where I'll leave you today. Debt isn't just the numbers, and decisions aren't just check boxes. They're the moments where you choose yourself again and again, even when it's uncomfortable. If today's episode nudged you towards one small action, that's the work, that's the shift. And that's how you build momentum that actually lasts. This is the Poppy Payoff Path. Thanks for being here. This journey isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, facing the truth, and doing the work that actually changes things. You're on your way, and I'm right here with you as I take the next steps.